Hi, I'm Marsha Chan, the pronunciation doctor. You know that pronunciation is a physical act. So you're going to have to move your body to make some changes in your accent, to make some changes in your pronunciation. You have to become familiar with your own vocal apparatus. That is your mouth, your tongue, your teeth, your lips, your throat, your lungs too? Yeah, all of that. So what we're going to work on in this video is what to do with your tongue to give it a little bit of exercise. First of all, get your mirror ready. You got to have your mirror so that you can look at your lovely tongue as you do these exercises. Okay, now the tongue is a wonderful muscle. Actually, there's lots of muscles inside of it. And if you could see how much it moves inside your mouth, it would be amazing. Well, I'd like to show you a cutaway of my face, but the surgeon won't be able to put my face back on. So you'll just have to trust me. Your tongue muscles, move a lot in a lot of different directions as you speak. Why do you think we call it a native tongue? That's the native language, right? All right, another tongue. All right, you got to get another tongue. Oh, stick this one in. Okay, so your tongue, your native tongue, may have a lot of movements that are perfect for your language. And some of those movements are good in English too. You've probably allowed your tongue to move in some pretty good ways in English, and some of them are not so accurate. So what can we do about it? One of the things we do is to exercise the tongue. Why? To strengthen it and to make it become more flexible. Why? Because during the stream of speech, you don't want to be thinking about, I need to put my tongue in this particular way, because by that time, the word is finished and everybody's finished with the conversation and everybody's left and they're not listening to you anymore. So you have to build up automaticity. You have to make it become more automatic. How do you do that? By building up, by exercising, by strengthening that huge muscle inside, or those many muscles in your tongue. Now, enough of that talk. Let's go for it. So now what you need to do is stick out your tongue. Okay, don't worry, you're not sticking out your tongue at anyone in a bad way. You're just sticking out your tongue at yourself. Remember, you got the mirror. So here we go. Stretch it. In and out. Don't be afraid to look at your tongue. It's beautiful. Look at my beautiful tongue. Stretch it. Stretch it. Really far. How far? Okay, rest. Do you feel that? Does your tongue feel a little bit tired? It may feel tired all the way from the tip of your tongue all the way back to the root. You don't normally do that, and I'm not asking you to do that in the stream of speech, and I'm not asking you to do it to somebody else, but to yourself. You can do that because what you're trying to do is stretch yourself. We're always talking about stretching and developing ourselves, right? So this is a way to stretch your tongue in order to make it become stronger and more flexible. So when you need to put your tongue in a particular position in order to articulate a certain sound, it'll be ready. It won't be hard. It'll be a lot easier. All right, enough talk. Let's go back to stretching the tongue. Ready? Look at yourself. Go ahead and look at your mirror. Stretch. Farther. Farther. More. Stretch it. Stretch it. Stretch it. Stretch it more. Stretch it farther. Again. Stretch it farther. Stretch it farther. You know what? Take a rest. You can imagine that you're like a lizard with a long tongue, and you want to be able to get the bugs. You like insects, right? If you're a lizard, okay? So, where are they? You can imagine that the insects are out here, or out here, or out here, and what you need to do is get your tongue that far. Are you ready to try again? Let's go. A whole shelf of insects around here. Yum. Mmm. 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 Ah, rest. So those are some really good exercises. If you really feel some stretching back here and some stretching here and that on the tongue itself. If it feels warmer now, you're doing a good job.